Hello Aquarius, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I've been away for about 3 weeks, getting jobs done and creative projects up and running, getting myself grounded again, so all good, really good, important stuff. But I'm back now, Aquarius, so looking forward to getting going again with your readings. I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards, so I'll just got to do a final shuffle. Hope you're faring all right with the eclipse and retrograde season that we're in at the moment. The retrogrades will be coming to an end soon, particularly Mercury retrograde, but we are still in that energy. So it's been quite a difficult, challenging energy, I feel, for a lot of people, according to your birth sign and your natal chart, of course, as well, and your sensitivities. But it's a very much a transformational time, so it's about letting go of what no longer serves you, seeing what comes up, and then starting to think about projects going forward and new ways perhaps of thinking and being going forward. But there's lots online talking about this, so you know, if you wanted to look into it more, there's lots of online opportunities to do that. But I've certainly been feeling it over the last few weeks, which is partly why I needed to have a little bit of a rest and from what's going on in my mind, which is you very much have to utilise your mind and to do when you're doing reading. So I needed to do more practical things, you know, to get myself more grounded. So that has helped me enormously. So feeling very refreshed again, so just crack on with your reading, Aquarius. It is a general reading, so it won't resonate with all of you. But let's see where we're going to go for you at this time. This reading is going to cover the 21st to the 27th of June 2021. Or thereabouts. Universal timing is fluid. So first of all we have the new moon in Libra, and again it's another air sign for you now, and this says a new romantic cycle begins for some of you, Aquarius. So a new romantic cycle begins. So that could be a deepening of a current relationship, or it could be, for some of you, it could be a new relationship coming forward. So let's see. So here we have number 45, and this talks about possible manipulation, having control, role-playing perhaps, wishful thinking for some people, very much being in control of the storyline going forward. It could be about manifestation also. So there's lots of layers to this card, so let's see where we're going. And a final shuffle now of the Tarot of Dreams. So we have the heart of your reading, what's on your mind at the moment, the root of the matter, past influences, future going forward, and then something else that the universal energies and your guides would like to say to you. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor, and this talks about having power, autonomy and control over situations, being in your power, being in your centre. Sometimes it's to do with somebody that is over controlling, perhaps who has a large ego, who likes to be in control at all costs. So let's see where we're going with this. So our final shuffle of the Lightseers Tarot. So a card that just jumped out is the Six of Pentacles, and this is about give and take, sharing and equality. Okay, so I'll just pop that back in and too many there. So I'll just lay these on top for a little bit of depth and clarity. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Cups, and this is about a new love opportunity, and a new beginning or a new opportunity that's very meaningful for your heart, that's going to make your heart sing. You see the shape of the heart here. You probably will be doubting it because we've got the pig flying up here. So that can indicate, you know, and pigs may fly, that sort of doubt in your mind. But let's see, we'll just put that to one side. So at the heart of your reading we have the moon energy and temperance. The moon energy, which is very much Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But this is about what you know and what you don't know. So there's something a little bit vague, a bit unclear at the moment. Something you're wondering about, perhaps. And temperance is about having patience. Having patience and moderation can be about healing also. And achieving a balance between masculine and feminine energies here. So having patience. While there may be a need for a balance between those two energies. But whatever this is to do with, there's something a little bit unclear at the moment. So what's on your mind at the moment? Well, we have the Lovers card, which is the Gemini energy, the twins, and the King of Swords. So a lot of air energy coming through here. This is what you're thinking about. So you're thinking about a relationship, perhaps a loving, intimate relationship. And if this, so the King of Swords is either reflecting yourself, Aquarius, as the King of Swords. It's not gender specific, but giving some deep thought to a situation, thinking things through logically, with clarity. Not allowing your emotions to dictate the order of things. And you can see the King of Swords looking across at the Lover's energy here. So he's thinking very deeply and with clarity about this relationship. If this is not yourself, then this may be somebody that you're thinking about, Aquarius, concerning a relationship, a loving relationship. So at the root of this we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Three of Wands. And the Ace of Swords is when you've got this fantastic new opportunity to grasp the nettle, if you like, take action, take direct action to cut away what's not working any longer, to cut away the dark clouds, to allow the sunshine to come through. So this has already been in place. This has already happened because it's at the root of it. So that perhaps this is something that you did. Some of you Aquarius, you grasped the nettle and you dealt with the situation and you were victorious. Now the clarifier is the Three of Wands, and this is when, after a lot of hard work, planning and preparation, a time of waiting for things to materialise. But I am always drawn because the depiction on this Three of Wands is the young woman with the surfboard waiting for the perfect wave to come in after all of her training and hard work, and she's got the wands lit here. But the sea is calm, so she was waiting for this perfect wave either at the wrong time or she was waiting in the wrong place. So that's the energy of this Three of Wands as a clarifier for the Ace of Swords, this new opportunity, this new call to action, if you like, that was, promising success. So that definitely came in for you, but it could be that it wasn't the right time. So past influences, we have the devil energy and the magician. These are very similar energies to here, this number 45 that came out right at the beginning. And remember I said sometimes it's about control, it can be about manipulation, needing to be in control. And of course we had the Emperor energy as well, didn't we, which is about control and authority. So here, the past energies, we've got the devil energy and the magician. So the devil energy is very much about, it's a shadow energy, it's a toxic energy. It's an energy that, you know, we can all find very challenging at times, according to what's happening in our lives. The devil energy is about obsession, addictions, temptations, feeling trapped, perhaps feeling stuck when we aren't really trapped or stuck, because that's what the devil likes to draw you in. I'm not saying you particularly, Aquarius, just generally. So this is, in the past, this has either been an aspect, something going on within yourself at a certain time, Aquarius, or it was connected to somebody that's connected to you, or it's just a general energy. So there was this toxic energy in the past. The clarifier is the magician. Now, the magician is the grand manifester of the tarot, of the major arcana, two major arcanas here. And the magician is able to manifest whatever it is he wants going forward. He manifests his reality, a better reality for himself going forward. But because he's a clarifier for the devil, I feel this is about manipulation, because the reverse energy of the magician is the grand manipulator. So I feel there's been a past energy of somebody manipulating a situation. And perhaps somebody that was stuck or trapped within their shadow energy. So leading on to, and then of course at the root of it we had the Ace of Swords, an opportunity to grasp the nettle and to cut away the dark clouds, but it wasn't the right time, or it wasn't the right opportunity perhaps. So it was still a period of waiting. Which is all led on to the moon at the centre, something being a bit vague and unclear, and needing to be patient and thinking about a relationship, thinking deeply about either the King of Swords or as the King of Swords, trying to think logically with being more pragmatic about relationships, perhaps relationships in general. But we did have the new romantic cycle begins. So whatever that means for you. But do be wary of this controlling energy, manipulating and controlling energy here. So going forward, we have the Nine of Coins and the Death and Rebirth card. So the Nine of Coins, this is about being independent, having autonomy, being self-sufficient going forward, possibly working for yourself, but having enough means and power and wealth to your elbow not to be relying on others, if you like, for your well-being going forward. So independence, autonomy. Now the clarifier is the Death and Rebirth, so which is about something coming to an end. But a time of rebirth, transformation energy, the phoenix rising up from the ashes. But something has to come to an end first, before the sun can shine through, before the rebirth, the transformation can happen. So this is either saying that, I don't know, so it could be that somebody's independence and autonomy in its present form is going to be coming to an end, but it's going to transform into something new, a new beginning, a new direction. So we'll see. I will get some more cards for that, because that's a little bit unclear, isn't it? Well, of course, at the heart of your reading, the lack of clarity with the moon. So what is it that your guides, the universal energies, would like to say to you? Well, we have the Wheel and the Seven of Cups. And the wheel of destiny is turning in your favour, Aquarius. Things are moving, starting to move. The future is not fixed. So it's up to what you do next, really, because the opportunities are now coming in. And it's about having options and choice, but it's choosing carefully going forward. Choose carefully going forward. It's not always a good idea to go for that which is standing out. We've got a red cup here that stands out from the others, but inside the red cup is a snake wriggling away, you see. So that wouldn't be the one to go for. So it's stepping back, choose wisely, take your time. But the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny is turning in your favour now. But it's about the actions and the decisions that you make now, Aquarius, going forward. But that's around for you. So that's good news. I'm going to get some more about the Nine of Coins and the Death and Rebirth. Could we have some more information about the Nine of Coins and the Death and Rebirth card going forward, please? Some more information about the Nine of Coins and the Death and Rebirth card going forward. And two more, please. So connected to the Nine of Coins, we have the Two of Swords and the Six of Wands. So the Two of Swords is about cross swords, a disagreement between two people here. Perhaps a decision that needs to be made, but it's a difficult one. And there's a difference of opinion here. But there is success and achievement waiting in the wings here. So it's been after a period of hard work, success is coming in here, and others around you are acknowledging that success and achievement. But it's been a hard one, I feel. But we've got in the middle, so we've got the Nine of Coins, so that's independence, autonomy, self-sufficiency. That's been hard won. There's been a lot of success after a lot of hard work. But there's some form of conflict here, some form of cross swords, perhaps as a result of this success and achievement. So let's see. Here we have Death and Rebirth, so an end of an old situation, but a transformation energy, time of rebirth and rising up anew. And we've got the Magician again, but this time this Magician is harnessing the universal energies, going down to his centre. And we have the Emperor. So we've had the Emperor twice. We had the Emperor here underneath the deck of cards. And we've got the Emperor here now again. So this is about somebody taking control, being in control, deciding on the way of things, if you like, having the power, that power and autonomy within himself, being very much at the top of his game. The Emperor is very much, is a major arcana again. So we've got 3 major arcanas here. So we have quite a few major arcanas on the table. The Lovers, the Devil, the Magician, the Moon, Temperance, the Wheel, and of course the Death and Rebirth, and the Emperor again, and the Magician again. So a lot of major arcana, a lot of major energies here on the table. So going forward, connected to the Death and Rebirth, we have the Magician again and the Emperor. So it's almost like there's a transformation energy happening here, that the Magician energy is influencing, manifesting some form of, bringing some form of a different reality down. Manifesting what it is that he wants or she wants going forward at this time of death and rebirth. So manifesting a different reality. And that the Emperor could be to do with a person connected to yourself, Aquarius, or an aspect of yourself taking control, being in charge, knowing which way you're going at this time of rebirth. Very much energies of this eclipse season. Okay. But the Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune is turning, and you're going to have options, Aquarius. But it's just about choosing wisely. It's a time of transformation. And your independence, I feel, has been hard won. I think you've had to fight for your independence, and you've been very successful. But there's a time of transformation going forward, and it's about manifesting what it is that you want and being in control of your destiny going forward. And so as this Wheel of Destiny is turning, take your time, choose wisely. Things are a bit vague at the moment. Okay. Right, 2 final messages for Aquarius, please. 2 final messages for Aquarius, please, to complete this reading. Yeah, so we have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. So this is stepping into your power. The Emperor energy, take control. You know, be autonomous, be in your power. You are strong beyond measure, and others are going to see that, and you're going to be a bit of a leader. And because you're going to be breaking the trail, a breakthrough is at hand, Aquarius. You're going to, you know, find your way forward. You're a bit of a trailblazer, I feel. And you are strong beyond measure, shining your light, leading the way. Beautiful energies, Aquarius, for you. But not without the challenges. And with this eclipse and retrograde season, it's bringing a lot of things up to a head for a lot of people. And things that we can't turn away from any longer. We've got to deal with them for going forward, and lots of lessons to learn. But that it's a very important time for all of us. But good luck going forward, Aquarius, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Take care for now. Bye bye.